We got a little post front going on right now. It's bluebirdish skies with 15 to 20 mile an hour wind, so it's kind of keeping us off the big water today. So we're gonna go and dabble around in the lake we were actually at last time, because I think I can do a lot better there. We just hit it in like a really weird phase, like where there's fish pre-spawn, there was fish spawning, and there was fish post-spawn. So they were just kind of just everywhere, doing all sorts of different stuff. And I wasn't able to find a big group of them, which is what this lake is really known for. So we are heading back, and it's about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks later or so. Water temp should have warmed up, even though we've had a little cold snap in the last week, which probably dropped it a bit, but like overall these fish should be predominantly post-spawn. Obviously there's probably some pre-spawners mixed in, but we're gonna go graph around on some of these offshore points that are on the Simplistic app, and we're gonna show you all that. And today we're also getting the live scope recording, so you're gonna see what I'm throwing, how I'm targeting the fish, you know, maybe pick up a few things on that. But we're gonna go big hunt today. I'm not going to set a goal limit, because I feel like sometimes that doesn't work, but big ones are definitely on the agenda today, and they're in here, so let's go find them. Alright, good. Alright guys, we're starting off on our first spot here. We've got a big creek right here. These fish are going to spawn, and the idea is that they come out here and they start going back to their little summer haunts per se. And we got a little subtle point here. It's got it marked as offshore. We're going to try it first. My side scan's geeking on me a little bit. Not wanting to work. I got some sourcing issue going on, but we're going to stay off the point right here, and we're kind of just going to sneak up. Since I don't have a side scan, we're just going to roll up, kind of just graph around, hopefully find some fish relating to the bottom. We got a little wind out here, so maybe a crankbait bite could play. But if this doesn't pan out, we'll start working way over here and see what happens. Let's get it. The thing is with this hair jig, the faster you go, the better you're gonna be. You kind of gotta, you can't just drop it on the fish's head or they'll get spooked. There's one, giant. Giant. Like giant. Yeah. Oh! Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, I got a giant. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's big and mean. On the hair jig, guys. I knew they were big. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, she's mean. Oh, bod. Oh, bod. That's a way to start. Boom! First one of the day right there. Put on spot lock. We don't want to get up on these fish. That is a big, mean, post-spawn bass. Wow, that's awesome.
Let's get a weight on her.
Yeah, let's see what she weighs. I mean, she just completely locked up that hair jig. I mean, burning it. That hair jig is called a shuttlecock. That's in the 3/4 ounce. Yeah, we'll start the day off with it's a little 7.7. Maybe we'll get some bigger ones, hopefully. I mean, there's probably like 20 of them down there that are just enormous. But, God, man, that's something right there. Right there, folks, is why you use the Simplistic Fishing mobile app. I'm telling y'all, it's the deal. These spots aren't the most obvious things to find, but when you find them, I mean, they get big ones. We'll let this little 7.5 pounder go back down. There she goes right there, folks. Let's see if we can go get another one. I don't know, they might be fired up, so I probably ought to get back in there. Sits right on the point. Tiny point. These fishing right here. That's crazy. That's a class act right there. I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. Can y'all get a little closer? Remember that first cast I had one missed the hair jig, then caught the 8, and now they're like all spread. Come on. Took us a while. We got one. Trail car pinned them really good. Right there, nice little 3-pound guy. Run him back. Oh, there's one. Trail car right in the face. Oh, man. This hook gets him so good. Get a pair of pliers, get that thing out. Switched up baits because I ended up breaking off my other Carolina rig. There's another beautiful fish right there. Right there, 3-4 pound guy. Let's see what this one goes. Oh, 4-3. Good fish right there. We got 7.5, 4.25, and a 3-something. Take it. Nice, just big, probably not really big, probably a small female. We'll let her go. Good one. Come on. Is that another 4-pounder?
Look in the back.
Maybe not quite. I'm telling you, look at that trip bar. It's good. They're not coming off that. Hook myself. Y'all requested that we switch it up from the dice style bait videos. What do you know? Still catching them. Another 3.5 pounder on the old Carolina rig. It's awesome. That is just awesome. I really hope y'all can see what that school is. I'll talk about it in a second, but we're on the same point I started on, and you know, it's one here, one there, but it's a pretty fish. Let him go. Alright guys, we are heading over here to this ledge. And like I said, I still don't have my dang side scan, so I have to pull the pro motor up. But the gentleman on that point over there was kind enough to let me come fish it, but he was pretty much sitting on top of the fish, so couldn't really do much there. So we're gonna head over here to this ledge and then fish this boat ramp off this dock up here. This one right here, and we'll start right here, and we're gonna see if we can't find some more schooled up fish. But I mean, a lot of times this time of year they just get really grouped up in one area, so I've only got about 2 hours left to fish. We might have to go milk out the first spot we started at. I mean, that's just bass fishing. You can't catch them everywhere. So we're gonna see if I can't get lucky and stumble into some here. See my cursor coming up now. So probably put the troll motor down and go look around.
Hold on, stop talking.
Not a big one. Went back to the spot. Set up a little better. What do you know? We are trying a new spot here. We got a lay down. We got some rock off these docks. And with the lay down mark right here, I'm gonna assume there's probably more lay downs, so which I'm looking on scope and I can already see some. So we're just gonna troll around here and see if we can't run into another mess of them. Looks like there might be some. It's on the bottom right there. They're a little deep, but we're just gonna go all the way back in here, check out this little offshore pond, see what's going on. Nada. Can't find him either.
Earlier it was really good. Caught him on anything I threw. Now I just like can't find any fish.
My side scan won't work.
Still?
It was fixed last time, and now it's like it won't.
Is it like it's not showing up, or is it the pollen?
It won't show up.
All right.
We are probably on our final stop of the day. The other spots didn't quite pan out, but we got a bunch of debris here. It's a road bed. I found it in the last video. So we're gonna go pitch out a few. I mean, there's brush balls all over this deal. Just don't know if we're gonna find any fish I want to bite, but let's see what happens. All right, there's a mega bass. Little guy. It's a fish though. Little 1 pounder, 12 inches, 813. Let him go. Big. Yeah. Really? Oh! Wow. Look at that. Heck yeah. Came back to the same spot, guys. Let them reposition. Gosh, look at that trail card gets them so good. Didn't really get this dang bait out of my mouth. Oh, there we go. Look at that right there. Beautiful. About to lose our sunlight here. Got a little late start today. Let's see where that one goes. Oh, almost a 4 pounder. 313 locked in. Sweet. Man, I thought I had another one of those, like those real big ones, but wow, that is awesome. Fun. That is fun right there. Carolina rig, old school. You know, always got to throw the minnow. Let her go. Mean. All right, so I wanted to go fish this little pocket by the boat ramp for some spawners, but we had a handful of bank fishermen, so came back to the same spot where it's pretty much gone down all day. It's just like this little hard spot on this point. And I mean, I was back-to-back casts just then. I don't know if you can see it on live scope. We actually had a fish bust right next to us, but there's just this little dots on the bottom, and there's 2 to 10 pounders swimming around. I saw a lot more big ones earlier. I think when I caught that first one, they kind of followed them in, and they kind of just spread out, and they never really got grouped back up together. But literally taking this Carolina rig, throwing out as far as you can. I've got, like I said, 4 or 5 foot leader, and just slowly dragging. And I've got a Depths Bowl Flat, I think is what it's called. It's like a JDM bait, and it's just a little different. These fish get a lot of pressure, so changing up your bait selection can actually be a big player. But we lost our GoPro, so y'all are gonna get the luxury of the big camera for the last 5-10 minutes before that sun really loses us. Maybe we'll look into one more grown one. But y'all can see it on live scope. Comes up at 70 right there, then it drops off going down. So it's kind of this gradual slope, and it really doesn't look like much, but like there's just like little specks, and those are what the bass look like. So we're gonna actually got quite a few at like 90-ish. See if we can get a cast. Oh yeah. So letting this bait go all the way down, hit the bottom. You gotta think, just because your weight hits the bottom doesn't mean your bait on the bottom, so you gotta wait for your bait to come down. And then once it's on the bottom, just slowly just start dragging. You can pop it every once in a while, but I mean, most of the time just let it do the work for you. Throwing this on a Dobbins Champion Extreme. This is a 784. I've got a couple of these rods. They're one of my favorite ones Dobbins makes. I like them a lot on like wobble heads and Carolina rigs, Magnum shaky heads. Anything that's over half an ounce, because I can throw it far. It's got enough tip where you don't pull the hook out. It's just super sensitive too. I can feel every single little depression or shell or whatever it is down there. I can feel it all. But that's all it is. I've tried throwing the hair jig more, like since that first fish this morning or this afternoon, and they don't want it. That's kind of like a school's got to be really tight. But I mean, look at that one, y'all. That is a 8 to 10 pounder, just cruising. And you can try to throw at those fish with a minnow, dice bait, throw a worm on top of their head, and they will not bite. You gotta like sneak the bait up on them. But I've got a little landmark where I kind of know where I need to sit to hit the spot. But it's just casting all in the same general area, just maybe some a little more left, some a little right. These fish are just down there just cruising. All they're doing is just looking for something to eat. But we're just gonna keep dragging. I know we don't have a lot of fish in this video. It's been quite tough of a day, to be honest. This lake just isn't quite what it used to be. But we're trying to make the most of it. Been dealing with boat pressure, and I mean, y'all saw the guy earlier just pull right up on us. Unbelievable. But,
oh yeah. Dude, that thing's huge.
It's definitely above average country. Heck yeah. He was swimming at me. I didn't even know he was on there, so I kept reeling and reeling and reeling. I'm like, where's my dang Where's my bait? Bad under the patrol motor. That was something there. Here's my last one. A little better. Jacked him. He was down there playing with it.
Saw the tip of your rod.
I'm telling you, all these trail cars, they are the freaking deal. Oh my gosh. Nice little 2.5 pounder. Eden Carolina rig. Alright, just did something I haven't done before. I broke off a Carolina rig in the spot earlier today, and I was like, well, this is going to be the last cast. And I felt something weird on the end of my line. It's my other freaking Carolina rig. They don't got a weight or nothing on it, but I got my bait back. Crazy. That does wrap it up though. We'll get back in the car and really go over what was going on out here. But just because the water temp's 60 degrees doesn't mean you gotta go catch them on the bank. A lot of these fish spawn early or spawn late, and they need somewhere to sit before they go up, and this happens to be a spot for that. I mean, you saw we're already catching males here, which means they've gone up there, made the beds, spawned, and got out. But we're gonna soak in this beautiful sunset. Go get some good dinner. Alright guys, it's the next day. Forgot to film an outro. It happens. But we had a really successful day on the water, doing something a little different than what most people are doing. You know, that's throwing the minnows and the dice baits and whatnot. And we really switched it up. We targeted shallow post-spawn fish on harder bottom points. We had one point that we pretty much got all of our fish at. Then we had another one that was half decent, still there. There was a little more tricky to bite. But I think the real overview of this is that just because the water's 60, 65 doesn't mean all your fish are flooding the bank spawning. That's a big misconception. There's still fish that are in your pre-spawn and post-spawn phases, which tend to be bigger and sometimes easier to catch. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we're gonna start working on episode 5 on a brand new lake. So see you then.